food that is not offered to Krishna. But once it's offered to Krishna, we honor prasadam. Please keep that in mind, right? Because it's not different from Krishna. It's not different. And so we must be always respectful. Some of you may have seen a video of Srila Prabhupada. I'll come back to this slide. You'll see Srila Prabhupada, when he used to eat prasadam, right, there could be no distraction. It was just prasadam and Srila Prabhupada. He used to consider it as being with Krishna. When he is having prasadam, he is with Krishna, non different. And so no distraction was allowed. He would sit in by himself and he would consume, he would honor prasadam. Always. He would truly honor prasadam because he knew what this prasadam is, that is non different from Krishna. And so he would eat, like once he said that if you take one full plate of prasad, you're supposed to eat half of it. And then when you start eating half, you eat half of that. That's the way you reduce how much you eat. Vacho vegam, manasa krodha vegam, you sort of. But anyway, that's a different subject matter. So he used to eat half of it, and the half he would leave as his Mahaprasadam for his disciples and other living entities and all. So that much love and respect he used to give to prasadam. That much love and respect. He would not allow any distraction when he was honoring prasadam. There's a video where he's sitting on one side and he's honoring prasadam, and all his disciples are standing behind just to make sure they are there if he needs anything. But otherwise, no distraction. That is how prasadam is supposed to be honored. And when we actually start, when we take a prasadam and we start to honor the prasadam, there's a prayer that we chant, right? Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punya Vatam Rajan Vishwasu Naiva Jayate. So, these four things, please remember: Nama, Govinda, Nama, Brahmani, Vaishnava, right? Mahaprasadam, it starts with Mahaprasadam. So, one can only understand the significance or the value of prasadam, the holy name, the Brahmanas, and the Vaishnavas through pious activities. If you have no pious activities, you will consider these as mundane. You will not be able to honor this, you will not be able to respect this, right? So everything starts with pious activities, devotional service. When you come to the temple and you perform some services, even mundane services like cleaning the temple, or you help with making some garlands for the deities, right? Or even if you come and pay obeisances to Krishna, right? That itself is some pious activity, and that pious activity results in that Kripa Shakti again, and that Kripa Shakti helps you to value this Mahaprasadam, value the Nama, the holy name that you chant, right? The Brahmanas, any disrespect to Brahmanas is considered as a big offense because Krishna is Govinda. He is the caretaker of cows and Brahmanas. And then Vaishnavas, right? Just because a Vaishnava belongs to ISKCON, he has to be respected? No, it doesn't matter. The Vaishnava may belong to any other sampradaya. As long as he's a Vaishnava serving the Lord, he has to be given full respect. Full respect, right? So these four things, remember, that Mahaprasad, Nama, Brahmanas, and Vaishnavas, you can only have appreciation for them if you perform some pious activities, have some credit. Then you will develop that respect and that understanding of the value of these things, of which Mahaprasadam is the most important. Otherwise, what happens is, it's just another meal. We take that meal, we come and sit, and while we're eating, we're talking about all the other things that are going on in the world, right? Because we do not have that understanding or that appreciation of Mahaprasadam. Prabhuji, please keep me honest on the time, okay? Okay. I'll make it in time, Prabhu. So, yeah, so we have to understand that this Mahaprasad is not different from Krishna. So we must be completely in awe of that prasadam. Just as we are in awe of Krishna Kishori, Kishore Kishori, we should be in awe of that prasadam. This is something that I have received as Krishna's mercy. I'm so grateful to the Lord that I'm able to honor this prasadam. How many people are there in this world? 7 billion, according to the last count, right? Out of that 7 billion, do you know how many people actually get to honor prasadam? We did an actual count on it. Now, this is not prasadam that we go out and distribute and all that. Of course, we try to give to as many people as possible. But really, those who are devotees who are honoring prasadam, right? Out of 7 billion, you'll be shocked at the number, only 7,000. You'll say there are more devotees than that, right? There are more devotees in ISKCON than 7,000. There are more devotees than that in other sampradayas. Why so? Because they don't value, they don't understand the value of prasadam. Just because you're eating it doesn't make it prasadam. When you honor it, then it makes it prasadam. Right? Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Out of sahasreshu, out of millions, right? Out of millions, only one may endeavor to achieve perfection. But even those who achieve perfection, out of those millions, only one may truly understand me. Now, if you take 7 billion and then do the maths, reduce it by that kashchit, if you take the worst case scenario, you'll come down to 7,000 only. Right? Krishna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, just 7,000. So try to be that 7,000 who understands the value of Mahaprasad and honors it. Then you'll see the benefit that you get from it. It's unlimited, unbelievable what benefit you can get from it. Kind of Krishna empowers you to do things that you never thought you could do, right? Because you become an instrument of Krishna. Krishna loves you and uses you in his service. That's the power of prasadam. Right? So here you see, we have to understand the value. Then in next thing it says, Krishna baro doyamoy. Krishna baro doyamoy. Doya is none different than kripa. Right? Merciful. Krishna is very merciful. Kori bare jiva jai. This tongue is the cause of all our problems. Either we speak too much or we eat too much. Anyone denies that? I do that. I'm not a saint sitting here, right? I also have these two faults. Okay, my tongue is uncontrollable. When I see a rasagulla, I want to eat it. I don't care what it is, I want to eat it. Okay, anyway, but we all have that weakness. We have that weakness. But when we come to Krishna, then he is so merciful that he lets us use our tongue with his kripa in his service. Because now we honor prasadam and we speak Krishna Katha. Same thing that we were doing outside, talking mundane thing, now we talk only Krishna Katha. Same thing we were doing outside, we were eating mundane food, now we are eating Krishna Prasadam. That is Krishna's Dayamoy, Krishna's Kripa Shakti. Right? And then he goes on to say, Shay Anna Swa Prasad Anna Dilo Bhai, he has given us this prasadam. Shay Anamrita Pao Radha Krishna Gunagaon. This is how you honor prasadam. It's Anamrita, it has become Amrit with Krishna's Kripa Shakti. That bhoga that you offered is now Amrita, non-different. Krishna Amrita, Annamrita. Take that Annamrita and honor it singing Radha Krishna's gunas, Radha Krishna Gunagao. So when you are eating prasadam like Prabhupada used to do, you should be thinking of Krishna's form, you should be thinking of Krishna's gunas, you should be thinking of Krishna's pastimes. That is how you honor prasadam. Radha Krishna Gunagao. Sing his glories while eating prasadam. Prabhupada would never be disturbed when he is eating prasadam. He would be totally focused because he could see that there was no difference between that prasadam and Krishna himself. That's Krishna's kripa, right? Preme Dako Chaitanya Nitai. We should loudly call out to Chaitanya Nitai with all love. Through their mercy, we are getting. If we are here sitting today, it's because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came and gave us the holy name. He came and through his glorious pastimes, he gave us the most important thing, which is association of devotees. Through his most glorious uh, lieutenant, through his most glorious captain, Srila Prabhupada, he gave us this whole Krishna consciousness movement. None of us would be here. None of these temples would be here. We would have no understanding of Krishna's glorious form, pastimes, and gunas and all that if it was not for Srila Prabhupada. I hope you'll all agree with this. I'm sure you'll agree because without Prabhupada, I know I would be somewhere right now, sitting somewhere and talking some nonsense and eating some nonsense. But through His mercy, I'm here with such wonderful devotees and being able to talk a few words of glory for the Lord and His mercy. It's only because of Him. Right? So we must thank Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We must thank Nityananda Prabhu, who is the Adi Guru. He is the first, foremost Guru, Balramji, and he is sending all his representatives to help us. To help us to get this jnana, to destroy all ajnana, to destroy all avidya, to destroy all our avidya. We should not have that concept we are this body and we need to satisfy our senses and allow our mind to be in control. No, we have to be more determined in our Krishna consciousness and be in control of our mind and senses. Right? Through the chanting of the holy names, by taking the association of wonderful devotees, by coming every Sunday to the temple, if possible, coming every day. Why only Sunday? Every day come for 5 minutes and offer your obeisances to Srila Prabhupada and Kishore Kishori. Right? That is what will make our life perfect. That's what will make our life perfect. Right? So, you, dear Krishna, are very kind to us and have given us such nice prasadam just to control the tongue. Now we take this prasadam to a full satisfaction and glorify the lordships, Shri Shri Radha Krishna. So when you actually sing this song, when you are actually going to honor prasadam, please remember this translation. Please remember the meaning of it. It's very important. And then you will be able to understand the value of that prasadam and honor it. Right? So one must know the meaning and in love call for the help of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Right? Now, honor prasadam, not eat prasadam. The next thing is serve prasadam. Many of you take on that service when prasadam is to be distributed, right? There are some do's and don'ts in that too. I'm sure you all must be knowing about it, but just for my purification in the next 5 minutes, I will just repeat it. Okay? Just for my purification. And those who are new or would not know about this, then they can actually take advantage of it. So when you are serving prasadam, please keep in mind that you're representing not only the temple, you're also representing Krishna by giving that prasadam to the Vaishnavas or even to those who are all visitors or guests and all that. You're giving them that mercy of Krishna. You're playing a very important role when you are serving that prasadam. Please keep in mind. And so you must be totally focused in serving that particular Vaishnav or guest or host, whoever it may be. You should not be talking to your partners about other subject matter. There will be a lot of time to do that. At that time, you have taken on a very important service. And so your focus should be only on serving those to whom you are giving prasadam. Now, I'm saying this because I have experienced it myself. I'm waiting there, and the person who's serving me is very busy talking to the person next to her or him, right? And I cannot say anything because I respect that person. He or she has taken on that service, but that person must understand the value of that service that he or she has undertaken. So your focus should be totally on serving because you have taken on that service. Very, very important. It should be totally on serving, and you get the benefit of that. You are at that time an instrument of Krishna's mercy, right? So be very focused in that service. Get the maximum benefit of that service you undertake. The other thing I have seen, and this from my personal experience, is that, right, when one serves prasadam, right, when one serves, one is always supposed to serve by greeting the visitor, or you must always say Hare Krishna to that person, right? You must always wish that person, okay? Because anyone who comes into this temple is glorious. Anyone who comes into this temple is glorious. Krishna brings them here because of his mercy. And if we do not honor them, then we are telling Krishna that we don't respect Krishna's wishes. He wants that person to be served, but we are not serving him, right? That's an offense. So we must always consider anyone who comes into the temple as glorious, and we must serve them with our heart and soul. And so we must always wish them first. Hare Krishna, can I serve you? And always honor their wishes. If they want little of something, don't force them to take more. And if they want more, please give them, okay? Right? But be always respectful, and honor those guests who you are serving. And always serve with your right hand. Please keep in mind. Okay, don't use your left hand. I see some devotees sometimes are serving with both hands, right? Try not to do that unless you have no other option, unless there's no one else to serve and you have a disability or something, then it's different. Krishna understands. But otherwise, it's always auspicious, always the right thing to do to serve with your right hand. Okay? And there are so many other things that your management can also tell you what are the rules and regulations. One should always be respectful and accept and honor all those rules and regulations because it's for your purification, it's for your good. The management is not there to exercise power over you, they are there to help you. The whole purpose is to help you to achieve maximum benefit in your Krishna conscious practice. That's it. So we should always be respectful, cooperative, and follow their direction, and we will achieve maximum progress on this path of Krishna consciousness. Right? And finally, the essence of all service, as you all know, is gratitude. Everything starts with gratitude. Right? That Kripa Shakti that comes from Krishna, we have to be grateful for having received that. Unless you're not grateful, you cannot serve, you cannot please Krishna. Right? Gratitude. In everything that you have is prasadam, if you understand that. Everything has been given to you by Krishna. When you came into this world, you came empty handed. When you go from this world, you will go empty handed. In between, all the resources you have has been given by Krishna for his service. If you understand that, then you'll always be grateful for everything you have, for every service you have, for every opportunity you have. And so I'm also very grateful to the management for this opportunity to just share a few of my thoughts. And I'm very, very grateful to all of you for giving me this chance to share some of my thoughts and help me in my own purification. Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna. If there's any questions or any comments, you can come and see me. I'll be here for some more time. Or the best person to talk to is your management to clarify on any questions or any comments. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for a wonderful presentation. A big round of applause, please. Prabhupada said that our religion is kitchen religion and we will eat our way to Godhead. So we need to know exactly the philosophy behind it. I think Prasadam Seva is the most liked philosophy, most liked activity in Krishna consciousness, but probably the least understood. So thank you so much for presenting it so in a beautiful way. In a few moments, we'll go up to honor the prasad. Please stay back. I have a few announcements. Couple of announcements. Firstly, we have our Vamsi School of Music, which is run by Radhakund Mataji. She's right here. Shri Shri Kishore Kishori Bhagwan ki jai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharaj ki jai, Shri Gaura Nitai ki jai. So she and her kids, the school kids, have done a wonderful job. They have recorded a CD, like a thumb drive with multiple songs in a recording studio. This happened in the first week of July, and I think this is going to be available in Janmashtami. I want to play a few clips for you as a trailer so that you can get excited. I would encourage all of you to please encourage our kids. These kids are putting a lot of effort along with their teachers to go come out from their busy schedule and go into the recording studios and record these songs for all of us. So I just wanted to play a few music clips so you get an idea of what how much effort they are putting in this. So these recordings, thumb drives will be available in the store in Janmashtami. If you want to give your names, if you want to book them in advance, please see Radhakund Mataji. She can give you the flyers as well. Please encourage the kids, as I said, because they spend the whole day recording this. After that, they spend another 2 days to edit it. So it was a lot of work done by our kids. So please encourage them. I would request all of you to encourage them. There's another announcement. There is a Bud Billiken parade that is going to happen for Jagannath Rath Yatra after the Jagannath Rath Yatra. So Agnivesh Prabhu here will announce, when, what time, and etc.
Hare Krishna. You have a golden opportunity on August 10th to engage in the Sankirtan movement that Lord Chaitanya started over 500 years ago. You have the opportunity to participate in that Sankirtan movement in the second largest parade in the United States. This is the second largest parade in the United States. It's over 95 years old. They've been doing this parade. Over 500,000 to 1 million people will be on the parade route. Okay, it's going to be on the south side of Chicago. We're going to provide a bus to come to the temple to take you there and bring you back. So you haven't got to worry about parking. Plus, we're going to have a delicious prasadam after the parade for everybody that comes. So please mark your calendar. For August 10th, we will give you more information about when to be at the temple to get on the bus. Come and join us. Come and join in this wonderful Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya, August 10th. Hare Krishna. We will have the time. We'll let you know when the time. This is the first announcement. You will get more information about exactly what time to be here at the temple. Probably we're looking at between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. But more information to come. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. So it's time for Prasadam Seva. Please go up third floor. Please to come back again. We have kirtans from 7 to 8. Please do it as far as possible. Thank you, sir.
Okay, now start. Good. Great. Do I just start with Hare Krishna? Do I just start with Hare Krishna? Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that part. Do I have to do it? Hare Krishna. Radhika. Sing Namo, then you will sing the Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Padaya, Kesha Peshaya, Bhutale, Vedanta Namaste, Saraswati Deve, Gaurava